Welcome to sunny Glengarry Arena. Sherwood Park Knights versus the Knights of Columbus Sabres. Sure to be an event-filled evening. Zebras look ready to go. Campbell up front to take the face-off for the Knights. And he'll win the draw to Noonan, who throws it back to Boyce. Boyce dumps it in as he crosses the center line. Back behind the net, goalie decides to jump on it. We'll get our first face-off. Left of the KC goaltender. Dax breaks that up in the neutral zone. He'll roll back, try and get the puck to Campbell. It's shot in off of his own player there from the Sabre. Chipped up the wall. Sabres with possession, over to the defenseman. Shot from out quite a ways, and Jackson gets all of that. He's able to see it all the way in, and he'll hold on to it. Bowman wins the draw back into the corner. Sabres are first to it. Correa throws it around the wall for Jacobs. Jacobs battling for it. KC come out with it. Shot is into the arm of Jackson. Another excellent save by the affiliate goaltender. Knights make their way out of the zone. It's bobbled here in center ice. They'll win it back. In defeat though, and Sabres will dump it in. Correa centers a pass. It's off of a Sabre stick into the corner. Lamave leaves it there. It's bumper pass for Bowman from Jacobs, and he's got some space. Great pass to Maine in front. Oh yeah! Roots it over the goaltender's glove hand, and the Knights are up by 1. The box mesmerized on that one, couldn't find a song to play. So the Knights up by 1 to start the first period here. We got about 13:28 to play. Great passing play by the forwards. Got it into the zone and up over the goaltender. Kapler with the draw. He'll win it to the wall and battle for it. Loose puck, push to Bridges. He tries to give it to Reed, but it was in his feet, and the Knights will come back the other way. Kapler picks up that loose puck. He'll push it forward for Reed. He's got Bridges on the wide side and Kapler coming through the middle. They cross over each other. They cross over each other. Reed puts it on net, and we'll get a face-off down deep. Sabres win the draw. It goes back into the corner. And it's reversed back around. Correa keeps it into the feet of Frey. He sends it across. It's now behind the Sabres net. Pressure from Frey and Campbell. It's pushed up the wall. Pinching down. Correa, the man back, and able to dance it around. That's way offside, and they do finally blow that down. Knights push into Sabres territory. Loose puck is thrown at the wall, nearly thrown into the box. Noonan picks up the loose puck, tries to drop it for Maine, and Sabres will dump it in as they pick up the loose puck in the neutral zone. Correa around the wall to Maine. Maine tries to bumper it out. It's intercepted. Bowman pushes it across for Noonan. It was just out of his reach. Still battling for it though. They'll push it in deep and the defense will get a change. Pass, cross ice pass intercepted by the Knights, and it's back into Sabres zone. Given to Reed. Reed will dump it in. Knights will clear the zone and regain. They nearly picked off onside at the blue line, but it did manage to sneak out, so we'll get a whistle. And we'll have a face-off likely in front of far side across the ice in front of the Sabres bench. Knights come away with it. They'll send it into the zone. Sabres pick it up on the wall though and send it back up, giving it away in the slot. Jacobs tried to push it down for Bowman. No, for Kepler, pardon me. Defenseman was there, and it's a 3-on-1, but it's called offside. Nope, glove came off. Equipment malfunction, so that was favorable for the Knights there as they were 3-on-1. Gave up a 3-on-1 there with the turnover. Kepler will take the draw. He wins it back cleanly to Breen. It's through him. He'll go back to the corner and pick it up. Takes a bump, but gets the puck up to Reed on the wall. Boyce pushes it through to center. Stick check there. Reed will end up with it. He'll tuck it out of the zone. Tries to chip it around the defender. Couldn't quite get there. And Knights of Columbus back the other way. Sabres will push it out of the zone by mistake and then regroup. One Sabre out to play it. The rest changing. Puck comes up the wall to Reed. He's got pressure. He'll chip it out for Campbell. Campbell tries to push it by the defender. Couldn't get past him. Sabres will regroup to an open man in the slot, or in center ice. He'll walk in. Shot is off the post, outside of the post, into the corner. Boyce will push it up the wall. Kept in at the point. Loose puck in front. Avery gets a stick on it. Sabres looking strong here. Controlling the play. But Jackson puts a stop to it. He'll hold on to it. We'll get a face-off to his right. Sabres will get waved out of the circle there. Campbell to take the draw for the Knights. He'll tie it up in his feet, and it's pushed out to the point. Shot through traffic. Stopped by Correa in his feet. Bounces back the other way, avoiding a shot on net. Correa now in the corner with it. He's pressured. Bridges tips it past the defender. He's got a step on him, and he'll move to the net. Pass into the feet of Frey, I believe. Could have used a shot there, but still, they got it to the net and looked a little dangerous. Sabres with the puck behind their net. Tipped past the defender. Centered pass across ice is out of the reach of the Sabres player. Bounced favorably to Gow. Gow with it now, pushing it out to center ice. He's stripped of it though. Boyce will pick up the puck at his blue line, get over the red and dump it in. Bounces over the goaltender's stick. Pressure there from Maine, I believe. And Green nearly intercepted that one and walked in with some space, but it instead comes back the other way. Good save from Jackson. Boyce on the rebound. He'll push it up to Maine. Cross ice pass slips off the stick of the Sabres player. It's pushed back out to the blue line. Kept in though by the Sabres. Shot from a bad angle. Pushed across ice. Boyce back there on his own with 2-3. And the Knights forwards come up with the puck. Bowman up to the outside. He'll dump it in and goes for a change. Noonan goes in deep for it. He'll push it out to Maine. Maine takes one off the chin. And the puck rolls to the goaltender. Puck rolls to the goaltender, and he'll hold on to it for a face-off to his left. Face-off won by the Knights. Shot on net. No traffic. It's pushed into the corner. Sabres coming back the other way. They're kept to the outside. No shot. Reed tries to clear the zone. It's kept in by the Knights. Pardon me, by the Sabres. Puck kept in at the blue line. Shots deflected off the foot of Correa. Kapler tries to thread a pass. It doesn't work, and it's kept in again at the blue line. Battle ensues here in the corner. Sabres come out with it. The wraparound attempt is a pass in front. Good stick check there. Battle at the side of the net. Hands to the face, I guess. So there'll be a pair of penalties there. Looks like it'll be even calls. Already making friends, are we? Phil's not here. No, it was Tyler. Boyce will dump it in. Even strength here still. Jacobs to it. I believe that's Frey that got to it first. Boyce keeps it in at the point. Shot into the glove of the goaltender. No traffic in front. He'll hold on to that for a face-off. Jacobs almost corrals a loose puck in front of the net. Just slips out of his reach and the goaltender jumps on it. We'll try another face-off. Puck around behind the net. Thrown loosely into the center of the ice, and then Sabres will pull it back behind their own net. Chipping it up the wall now into the neutral zone. 2-on-2, a good stick check there from Boyce. And it'll go out in front of the net. It's pushed out to the point. Shot into the glove of Jackson, who shot all the way. He'll hold on for a face-off. Sabres not going quietly after losing, after the Knights get one early. Correa on the wall there. He's pushed off the puck, but he'll corral it again and sends it behind the net. It goes off the center bar and reverses. Bridges tries to jump on that pass. He's going to try and race for that puck. He won't get to it first, but he'll stay in battle for it. Sabres will push it around behind the net. Power play continues. We've got, pardon me, the penalties, coincidental minors are over in about 40 seconds now. Lamab up to Bridges. It just rolled off his stick. It's kept in at the blue line. Correa goes back for it. He'll chip it up the wall to Bridges. Player dives. And Lemab pulls in and pushes it up to center. Nice way to get in the way there by Maine. Didn't draw a penalty, but separated man from puck. Puck is tipped up over the glass. We'll get a whistle. Sabres win that draw. They'll come back, flub the dump in, and now it bounces strangely at the blue line. Centered for Sabres. Gow will get control of it, but he's challenged. It's in his feet. Sabres will walk away with it. Comes back into Gow's feet again. He'll push it forward for Reed. Reed now over the center line. It gets knocked off his stick, and Breen can't get to it. Frey now battling. He'll chip it into the neutral zone, right up to center ice. Sabres will regroup. Sabres dump it in, but it's right into the bench. Pushing and shoving will continue, it would seem. We'll see if they end up calling that ever. Face-off outside the Sabres box. Puck is dumped in, and they're going to wave off the icing. Boyce will reverse it to Breen, and it will end up on his stick as it's given to him by the Sabres player. The attempted clearing is thwarted. Sabres have it back in the corner, centered in front. It's dropped on top of, and it gets pushed into the corner. Frey trying to center a pass. It's kept in. Bounces favorably for Campbell. He'll chip it off the wall. A little heavy, it might be icing. Yes, it will be. And we'll come back the other way. So Knights getting off to an early start. Sabres taking offense and pushing back. Knights need to find another gear here to keep the lead and keep pressing to the net. Bowman with a win. Puck bounces up off the glove of Bridges, so they'll whistle that down. It'll probably come back into the zone for the faceoff. Nope. Okay, we're gonna do it outside, across from the Sabres or the Kings bench or Knights bench. Pardon me. I'll get it right one of these times. Avery to Lemab, and he'll dump it down the ice. Icing is waved off. It was a light dump in, no pressure though, and the Sabres will come back out yet again at center ice. 3 across. Looks like an odd man rush. It's because it was. Missed the pass, however, it rolls into the corner. Sabres still with possession. Loose puck in front, push to Bridges. He'll manage to distract the player as Bowman takes the puck into the zone. He bobbles it at the blue line, turns and gets hammered. And I believe the arm went up. So Bowman's going to take a penalty. And the Knights will end up going on the penalty kill. Yet again, Bowman, if he's not careful, might get himself another one. So the Knights will have to kill a penalty here. Noonan battling for it. He'll press and get it out of the zone. He gets a stick on it and he'll get possession into the Sabres zone. He button hooks, takes one to the face. No call. Clearly high hands. You'd think they're going to start calling penalties the other way. Noonan still battling for it. Sabres can't get out of their own zone. Sabres bring it in offside and fire the puck late. That should be a penalty. Kepler, enough! Zebras quickly losing control of this game here. Knights able to push the puck all the way down. Gal will give them some space and then challenge. Knights recover the puck right in the slot. Gal gets a shot off, but it's off a skate. Sabres clearly a little rattled. Sabres. Yeah. Good save from Jackson. And we'll have a face-off to his right. Battle in the center of the ice here. Campbell gets a piece of it, but it's blocked at the blue line and sent back the other way. Campbell picks up the loose puck this time, and Frey picks up the bouncing puck and sends it all the way down. Campbell pressing. Sabres at their own blue line. Lemab nearly intercepted that pass at the blue line, and it was sent out to center and then bobbled. Otherwise, would have been a clear breakaway. Offside, Sabres need to clear the zone. And Avery panicking a little bit and sending it when he had some time. That was onside. Wow, okay. And even strength. Jacobs takes the pass from Campbell, who tries to give it to Correa. It was in his feet. Back to Frey. It's turned over, and the Sabres will come back the other way. Shot is off of the skate of Boyce into the corner. Penalty over. Even strength. Great save by Jackson. Even! Knights pressing now, trying to get the lines back together here. Pressure from Bowman, about 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Sabres back into Knights territory. Going wide, centered pass. Good stick check from Boyce, and Maine will pick up the loose puck and streak down the far side. Makes a nice move at the blue line. Fires it on net, bouncing puck. Jacobs couldn't control it. He was in the right spot. Puck back to the net, it's tipped behind. No pressure. Sabres will walk out of the zone with a second left to play in the first period. Knights coming out of that one with a 1-goal lead. We'll take a momentary break here and start the second. All right, period number 2 set to get underway. Knights with a 1-goal lead over the Sabres. A proper 20-minute period this time. See what kind of trouble both teams can get into in this period. Knights push the puck forward. Sabres push it right back. It's Breen at center, dumping it forward for Kepler, I believe. He fires it across ice for Reed. Reed will step forward and push it into the zone. Sabres back the other direction. Good stick check there, or skate check there by Kepler, but Sabres are still able to make their way into the zone. And the puck sitting at the side of the net was whacked at, but it ends up going around behind. And the Knights will come back the other way. Reed steps over the red line and sends it in deep. Bridges will not get to it first, but it's bobbled and then rolls past him. And the Knights will come back the other way. Lemab up to Bridges, bounces off his stick. Sabres D to D and through the middle, off a skate. Correa bats that one down. Campbell with it now, he'll lose his stick. And the Sabres will find an open man near the slot area. It's stick checked off of his stick by Bridges. And they're forced out of the zone. Campbell will skate onto the loose puck. He's got Bridges with him and Avery pushing forward. Frey here on the far side, on the near side as well. Campbell makes his way through traffic. Sends it and couldn't find a stick. Noonan was able to keep it in the zone. And the puck is turned over and then turned right back over for Lemab. Player walks behind him and gets a short side shot that tricks Jackson. And it'll be a one goal even game here now. Big hit there at the blue line. Loose puck rolls all the way through the slot and it's brought back in by Campbell. He's got a bit of space. Finds a stick in front of Noonan. Noonan just off the pad of the goaltender. Great effort there from the Knights. That's going to be icing as it's sent all the way down. Good pressure there. Face-off will be to the right of the Sabres goaltender. Battle ensuing here in front of the net. Gal back there for it. He just stepped over it, and Sabres back the other way. Cross ice pass worked out. Boyce able to keep the puck and the player outside. Tied up along the boards now. He's got support. Coming up the wall now. Gal skates onto the loose puck. He throws a backhand at the goaltender because he couldn't get a strong pass across. And we'll get a whistle. Some fresh bodies out there and a face-off to the left of the Sabres goaltender. Face-off won by the Sabres. Outlet pass, pushed off the puck. Kepler picks up the loose puck. He tries to center it. It's deflected behind the net. Jacobs trying to battle for it. Sabres will start making their way back the other way. Classic pass, and this time bobbled again by the Sabres. Knights will dump it right back in. Pressure from Jacobs here. It's in his feet, and it runs into Kepler. Kepler pushes it deep. He gets cross-checked. Stick is knocked out of his hands. And Sabres will come back the other way. Puck will roll to Lemab. He's got pressure. He finds Kepler in the center of the ice. Push forward for Reed. He gets just enough on it to push it to the blue line. And Jacobs will bring it in onside. Reed now pressing down low. Good cycling here from the Knights. Lemab pushes it forward. That will be gloved ahead and it will be blown down. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Good pressure, good battle from the Knights here in the last few minutes. Face-off will be at the opposite end of the neutral zone, in front of the Sabres bench. Sabres will dump that one in deep. Rolls behind the net for Breen. Breen with pressure. It's in his feet. He'll tie up the man. Frey didn't go to the puck. We did make it there and dumped it up the wall, but it's kept in and shot in, deflected off of Jackson into the corner. Breen back for it again. He's got some space. He'll chip it over where there's no one, and the puck comes right back to him. It's now in his feet again. Centered in front, off of feet again, right back to Breen again. He'll kick it up the wall. Centered pass, nicely done to Frey. Frey will dump it in. And Campbell will wisely get a change. Bridges pressing there. This time it's the Sabres' turn to give it to no one. Correa pinching forward. He'll find some space. Fires it at the goaltender. And gets it on net. Bobbled by the goalie, but he recovers and holds on to it. We'll get a face-off to his left. Good pressure there from the Knights. Bowman out to take the draw. Main to his right. Noonan to the left. Puck into space. Sabres trying to find an outlet. They can't. Battle ensues here at the hash marks. Good stick checks from the Knights. Sabres not able to move it forward. Bowman will take possession in the corner. Chips it forward for Main. Main pushes through his man. Couldn't bring the puck with him. He centers it for Bowman. Bowman tries to go short side. Goaltender just closed the door on him there. Good effort from Avery. Good second effort from Avery to keep it in, but it bounces unfavorably and goes back the other way. Lemab tries to get it out of the zone. He will. And Main makes a nice move around the player for Bowman. Shot off the near post, just the outside of it. An excellent effort again. Good stick check from Correa, but there's bodies. Sabres have the numbers as the forwards catch up. Loose puck on the wall. Loose puck on the side of the net, rather, and Jackson will cover that one up. Reed chips the puck into the neutral ice. Too much traffic. Sabres will bounce that off their own man and give it away. Kapler with a nice attempt. He goes down, no call. Gow with a good stick check back into the corner. Kapler with a good stick check. Sabres recover though. Reed pushing. Loose puck for Gow. Good shot on net. Goaltender ready for it. He'll cover it up. That's the way, Knights! Face off to the left of the goaltender from the Sabres. Kapler wins the draw to Reed. Reed's got its stick checked off of him, but it falls to Kapler. Kapler tries to push it back. It's picked off by Sabres, and they'll come back the other way. Nearly disrupted at the blue line, but they'll still make their way, and now they'll dump it in deep. Boyce, puck centered in front. It's off the stick of Breen. Loose puck at the slot. It's shot on net. Jackson will steer it into the corner. Sabres and Knights battling for it. Loose puck now in front of the net. Pushed behind the net by Jackson. Sabres first to it with some space. They'll try and set up. Pressured now. Man tied up. Need a second set in there. We get it. Kapler tries to get it out to center. He does. It's deflected. Gow with pressure. He crunches the man pretty good there. And Sabres back the other way. Late shot. Deflected over the net. I think by his own man. Battle ensuing behind the net. Sabres trying to get open in front. An excellent attempt, or an excellent bit of pressure from Gow at the point, and the shot comes quickly. Jackson was ready for it. He'll hold on to it for a face-off to his left. Knights will pressure and push the puck into the Sabres zone. They're onside. No one here for it though. Avery will have to press down. He does and pushes it into the corner for Campbell. Campbell battling for it. It's pushed to the hash marks where the Sabres always have a man and they'll make their way out of the zone with numbers. The shot is well wide of the net. It rolls all the way out of the zone into the neutral zone. Sabres back into their own zone now. Up the wall. Lucky bounce off a shin and they'll go back the other way. A partial 2-on-1. Good stick check though. Jacobs tries to recover the puck. It's pushed into the corner by the Sabres. Frey with it now, pushes it out to Jacobs. Jacobs will bring it in onside. Nice pass to Correa. Shot into the crest of the goaltender. Some nice puck movement though. And an opportunity that the goalie was ready for. We'll have a face-off to the goaltender's left. Bowman will take the draw. He's got Maine on his left, or his right, pardon me. Maine drops it back to Boyce. Boyce will dump it in. Bridges on the far side, needs to go to the puck, doesn't. Sabres come back the other way, 2-on-1. Fortunately, it goes wide. Sabres centering pass. Short side attempt. Jackson ready for it this time, and he'll hold on to it. Jackson playing exceptionally well here for the Knights tonight. Bowman, I believe, won that draw to the wall, but the Sabres come up with possession and they walk to the net. Backhand. Jackson again ready for it. Right into his glove, and he holds on to it for another faceoff. Knights win that one out of the zone. Sabres forced to clear. Lemab has some time behind the zone net. He'll step out. It's off a skate. Into the corner. Correa has to corral it now. He throws it up the wall blindly. Sabres pick that up. Sabres now back to the point. Controlled and shot. Deflected. Wide of the net into the corner. Correa gets to it first. He'll send it up the wall. And it's out of the zone. Bridges giving chase. He gets there first. Battling for it. Sabres have another man in the zone. Maine recognizing he needs to step in and does. Bowman walks away with the puck. He'll fire it. It's deflected behind the net. Nearly caught the goalie. Spencer steps on the puck there. Unlucky. And it rolls out to the point. He went down hard on the elbow. I think he'll need a break. Sabres with a shot. It's up high and wide. About 10 minutes to go here in the second period. Tie game 1-1. There have been some shots. Don't know how many. Correa pushes it forward for Bowman. It comes out of the zone. Let the Sabres pick up the loose puck. We'll go D to D. Pressure in the neutral zone, but not enough. Sabres will walk in. A good last effort there by Lemab to push the man off the puck. Another Sabre standing freely in front of the net gets a shot, but Jackson's ready for him. A good stick there by Noonan to get it out of the zone. Reed pressing, nearly strips the puck there. It's kept in at the blue line. No, it's not. They're going to call it offside. And we'll have a face-off across the ice from the Knights bench. Face-off won by Kepler, but to Breen, he'll dump it in. Goalie ready for it. He'll leave it for one of his defensemen. Pressure there from Kepler. Sabres back across their net. Bombling the puck. Kepler gets to it. He'll drag it out, tries to center it. He lost the handle, and Noonan will try. Still a loose puck in skates. Sabres getting another lucky bounce. Boyce trying to battle for it. Sabres manage to get loose. It rolls to Jackson though, and he'll jump on it. We'll get a face-off. Knights roll that puck around the wall. Battle ensuing there. Campbell stripped of it. It's in feet. Shot as it bounces in the slot. And Boyce will end up taking a tripping penalty, so we'll go back on the penalty kill. Not sure he had much choice there as the Sabres had a jump on us. Power play for the Sabres. Puck is pushed all the way down by the Knights. And pressure from Campbell. Sabres nearly bobbling it. Campbell staying with it. Gal also on the penalty kill. He gets two hands on it, pushes it back into the neutral zone. Sabres will try again. They'll gain the blue line this time. Shot? No shot. Brody with a good stick check from behind and then sends it down the ice. Gal right in there. He'll pressure the puck. Pardon me, that was Campbell. Pressuring the puck, and the goalie is forced to jump on it. Minute 25 to go in the power play. Sabres were content to take the puck behind their own zone. Injured Sabre on the face-off. He's going to try and shake it off. Sabres will still break out. Shot is well high of the net. Bouncing puck in the corner. Correa gets bumped. He'll glove it forward. And the Sabres will pick that up. Minute to go in the penalty. Sabres with some space. Shot. Good block by Lemab. He gets all of it and is able to corral it and send it to the Sabres blue line. Knights will get a change. Pressure from Jacobs. He ties the bodies up. Kingston taking on 3 Sabres. They finally are able to strip it from him. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Lemab keeping the puck to the outside. He'll pin it and wait for pressure. Sabres will walk out with it. Looking for an open stick. They'll send it to the point. Pass across, stick check. Just got enough on the stick as the shot was being taken to roll the puck wide. And a shot from the slot is handled by Jackson into the corner. Sabres still battling for it, but being kept to the outside as the penalty expires. Even! Knights trying to set themselves up. Even! Puck bouncing, rolling towards Jackson. A quick whistle. He didn't actually have it, but they'll blow that one down. And the Knights will be able to collect themselves. Six minutes to go here in the second. Tie game, 1-1. Even strength. Face off to the right of Jackson. Puck is won forward. Stick is pulled out of the hands of Frey, I believe. Pardon me. Boyce. And Sabres are able to keep it in the zone. Sabres back and forth along the wall. They'll dump it in deep, and Boyce will go back for it. Battling for it there behind the net. Loose puck in front of the net. Chipped forward for Gal. Noonan is racing ahead. He'll have to hold up, and the puck gets bobbled the other way. Knights recover. Campbell able to muscle his way through, but bounces off of him as he stick checked. Good hit from Gal. The puck and the player back in the zone. Campbell will make another attempt at it. Linesman takes that one in the butt. And Sabres will try again. Still puck and skates. They manage to dump it around the defender. It's all the way down. Boyce back for it. He gets into some trouble in the corner, but he's got some help. Battle ensues. Knights will come out with it, and Boyce has had enough. He'll send it into the Sabres bench. Apologies, I'm struggling to do two things here. The time is running sometimes and other times not. Kapler with some space. Oh, his shot is high off the stick of the goaltender. Bridges pressures. He comes up with the puck, fires it back at the goaltender. Kapler will pick it up, push it to Correa. Correa with some space, blasts it off the goalie's mask. Great shot. Bounces to the blue line for the Sabres. Pressure still from Bridges. Sabres will recover at their own blue line. Centered pass makes it to Lemab, who has to put a stick on it. And Sabres get another favorable bounce. Pressure there. Bridges gets the loose puck. It's thrown across to Correa, who throws it up to Reed. Reed will try and push it forward for Bridges, but that pass is intercepted and the Sabres will come back the other way. Sabres are in offside. No indication, but it was pushed back out of the zone. And Sabres will dump it in deep. Lemab makes a move. He's got a hook there twice. No call. Stick in the arms at the elbow. That's a pretty clear hooking penalty, but who am I to judge, I guess? Crunch there from Reed, and the Sabres will come back the other way. Bowman giving some pressure now. Stops his feet moving though, and the Sabres keep going. Good stick check there from Lemab, but it's right back onto a Sabre stick. Lemab tries to keep his man outside. It gets thrown through. Brody gets his stick on it and pushes it out to center. Pardon me, that was Reed. Reed goes for a change. Main out there now. Blocks the shot. Puck bouncing off of Knight's player. Loose puck in the crease. No whistle. And Sabres capitalize and make it 2-1. On a lucky bounce off of the Knights defender. Center ice face-off won by the Knights. Favorable bounce to Bowman there. He'll make a move around the defender. Lost the puck, sends it back to the point. Boyce with a shot through traffic. Goaltender makes the save again. Jacobs tries to push it across the ice, but there's way too many bodies there. And Sabres not really ready for it. They give it right back to Maine. Maine's got some space. Centers for Jacobs, just puts it off the side of the net. Net is off. Unfortunate for the Knights as they had great pressure happening. And we'll have to reset here to the goaltender's right. Some good pressure here from the Knights. Need to keep that up. Campbell to take the draw. He's got Noonan on his right and Reed on it. Gow on his left. Rolls to Gow, back to the point for Lemab. Shot through traffic, off the goalie's stick into the corner. Campbell has to regroup. Sabres back the other way. They'll get it to Boyce, who rifles it back in. And Gow will give chase. Goalie interfering with him. Also no call. Centered pass attempt is off a skate back behind the net. Ooh, shifty little number 20. Gets the puck out of the zone for the Sabres. Minute 50 to play here in the second. Loose puck. Referee fooled again. He thought it was covered. It was not. He'll blow it down. We'll take it. He's missed enough in our favor, so no problem. Face off to the left of Jackson. Minute 44 to go here in the second. Knights down by 1. Win the draw to the corner. Pressure there from the Sabres. Kapler comes up with it, chips it forward for Bridges, but it's again out of his reach. Centering pass is bobbled, and Bridges gets an open lane. He's got a chasing defender, fires it off the goaltender. It's a good shot, good save as well. There was a rebound, but we couldn't get to it first. Nash with a nice move to get the player off the puck. He'll dump it in. Minute 16 remains. The goaltender decides to cover that up, probably wisely, as Knights were a bit of a roll there. Kapler will take the draw. He's got Bridges on his left and Reed on his right. Green at defense with Correa. Kapler wins it forward behind the net. Sabres able to get it to an open man. Stick check bounces favorably for the Sabres again, and they're into the zone. Pass is deflected by Correa, and just behind the man, Reed tries to clear the zone. It bounces off a body. It's back behind the net now. Short side puck, tried to center it, bounced off our defenseman, I believe, and is gathered up by Jackson. .44 seconds to play here in the second. Bowman out to take the draw. He's got Frey and Jacobs with him. Face off one behind the net. Battle ensues. Frey came out with it. Nice cross-ice path from Maine to Jacobs. Jacobs with a bit of room. Sends it for Maine. Maine with the shot off the goalie's pad, just off his foot. Well played. Oh, that's what we need as a deflection. Maine there with it now, battling still. Tries to center. He does. Bowman tries to chip it across. Puck bounces favorably to the Sabres again. I don't know how they do that. Good defending by the Knights, keeping the puck to the outside. And that will do it for the second period. 2-1 the score in favor of the home team. Maybe with a little bit of help from Zebras, but Knights will have to turn it up for the third. Number 3. Sabres taking a penalty to finish the period. The Knights will have a power play for 2 minutes. Puck rolls all the way back to Jackson, almost. A bit wet out there. Avery puts it off the skate of Lemab, and puck will be thrown back into our zone. Avery has to go back for it. Sabres picking up the loose puck and now tying it up on the wall. Pushed out to the point, kept in, bobbled, and bounces favorably to Bowman this time. Pushed outside wide to Jacobs, throws it across. Nice pass off the top of the net, and it looks like it deflected over the glass, so we'll get a face-off in the Sabres territory. About a minute 11 left to go in the power play. Face-off will be to the left of the goaltender. pressing. Not quite enough, though. The Sabres are able to get it out of the zone. Boyce will turn and push it up to Frey, who tries to bumper it to Campbell, but Campbell was not there. Campbell tries to push through. It's forced forward. No pressure, though, and fired right back down the ice. That one rolls through Jackson and goes all the way around up to the blue line. Push to Boyce. Boyce with some pressure. He'll skate away from it. Still with a stick in his hands. And unable to move the puck forward, it'll roll back to Jackson. Push to the wall for Breen. Breen now. He'll have it roll off of his stick as it's wet back here in these corners. And Campbell will step in to help. Sabres managing to tie it up. Frey picks up the loose puck. He'll move forward. He's trying to find Noonan. Tries to throw it to him. It's off a skate. And now into space. That will do it for the power play. Puck to Lemab. He pushes it up the wall for Noonan and Kapler. Sabres pick up the loose puck and they'll take it behind their own net. Bobbling it slightly as it's a little wet in that corner as well. Knights will keep it in and push it down below the net. Noonan tied up. Seemed like stick to the hands. Interference, loose puck. Oh, just out of the reach of Frey there. And Sabres back the other way. Dumped in. Kapler will get to it first. He pushes it behind the net for Correa. Correa up to Reed. It was out of his reach. Sabres will take possession at their blue line. Pressure. Correa intercepting the cross-ice pass. He'll dump it behind the net and chase it. Kapler on the wall. He'll remain back and play defense. Wisely, it's given right to him. Sent across ice to a Sabres player. I don't think he realized it wasn't a teammate standing at the blue line. Great effort there by Correa, the defender, and also Jackson kept keeping that one out of the net. Bridges has that one roll out in front of him. Loose puck. It rolls in onside, I guess, and Sabres have an open man coming back the other way. Boyce with a good stick check takes it back. He'll chip it forward for Bowman. Bowman with a bit of room in front of him. He decides to go through the middle instead of going wide. And it's a turnover and comes back the other way. Shot. Boyce manages to tie up the backdoor player there. No shot. Good pass for Bowman to Bridges. Back to Bowman. Bowman wide this time. Shot on net into the glove of the goaltender. And the face-off will be to his right. I see I hadn't updated the score. There you have it. It's 2-1 after 2 periods plus. Maine chips it behind the net. Puck bobbled and bouncing as Gal threw it out in front. It went off the goaltender and popped up high. Nobody could get a stick on it. It rolls into the corner. Up the wall. Boyce will finally touch it and push it forward. It rolls back to him again. He's able to keep it in, fires it in. It's off a leg into the corner. Centering pass into Bowman. He couldn't move as he was tied up. Good pinch, keeping the puck in, and Gal keeps it in. Tries to get it to Maine. Maine couldn't get it to his stick. Battled to keep his feet as he had several Sabres around him. Kept in at the blue line by Gal. No, pardon me. It sneaks its way out to center. Boyce will pick it up. Sends it across for Kapler. Kapler with some space. Creating some room and finds Noonan in front. Oh, couldn't get a finish on it. Goaltender did make a save there. Pardon me, that was Bowman in front of the net. Sabres back the other way. Correa into the corner. He'll take the loose puck. Throws it up the wall. Nobody there, though. And the Sabres regain possession. Stick is deflected by Correa. And now the puck behind the net. Boyce will go get it. He'll send it around the wall. It's kept in at the point. Dumped into the corner by the Sabres. Correa's got room. He's got all kinds of room. He'll move forward with it. Too many moves though, and nearly gives it back. He will there at center ice. And missing the check. Loose puck, stick check there. High stick, waved off was the call, as it was touched well above the crossbar there. As the puck bounces strangely. And we'll get a face-off outside the zone. Face-off won by Campbell, but Sabres step in and take the puck. Shot is well wide of the net. Back in the behind the net. The Mab gets stepped around. Correa makes a hit, and Campbell pushes it out to the blue line. Sabres take possession of the puck again in the neutral zone. Back to their own line. Bobble recovered, however, and Avery will pick it up at center and dump it in. Frey giving chase there. Rolls past him. Nope, he's able to catch up with it. Only briefly, though. And the Sabres will send it down. Icing will be the call. We'll come back into their territory for a face-off to the right of their goaltender. 2-1 the score, 13:29 to go here in the third period.
Let's go, Knights!
Puck won by Kepler, I believe, behind the net. Loose puck, sent into the middle. Sabres able to break out again. Green pushes the puck to the wall. Boyce will pick up the loose puck. He'll button hook and sends it up for Reed. It was just out of his reach, though. And shot on to Jackson, who makes a save. Noonan goes down. Funny there. Must have caught an edge. Kepler pushes it forward to Reed, and Reed with some space. He'll try and make a move around the defender. He does. Still with pressure. Blasts it at the goaltender. Off the blocker into the corner. Pressure from the Knights keeps the puck down low. Behind the net are the Sabres. Off the wall and out of the zone. All the way down, but it deflects off of Boyce. So icing will be waved off. Sabres will get to it first. Green with a hit. No one going to the puck. Sabres walking out of the corner. Let's go, Knights! Sabres able to push the puck to the net. Jackson ready for it. He'll hold on to it for a face-off. We'll get some fresh legs out there. Face-off to Jackson's right. Maine going back for it, giving some pressure to the point. Shot is off the post, off a pad and off the post. Jackson there to make the save. Correa lost the puck at his feet there, got hit, recovered though, and pushes it up to Maine. Maine will kick it forward for Bowman. 3-on-1 opportunity here for the Knights. Bowman to Bridges, just off the tip of his stick. He couldn't get it on net. And it rolls all the way out of the zone and back the other way. The Mab ties up his man. Centering passes off Correa into the corner. Back to the point, kept in. Shot through traffic, deflected at Jackson. He's ready for it. He'll hold on to it for a face-off. Great opportunity there for the Knights. Couldn't quite get all of it. And get a shot at the net there on the 3-on-1. Boyce back battling for it. Needs some help from Campbell. Campbell will strip the puck and bring it out of the zone. He's got some speed and some space. He's got Frey on his far right side. And Gow in front of the net. Puck rolls off his stick to Frey. Rolling off Frey's stick and pushed into the corner by the Sabres. Campbell battling for it. It ends up on the stick of Gow in the slot. He gets a shot on the goaltender, but it's into the glove. And we'll have a face-off to his left. 11:11 to play here in the third. 2-1 the score. Knights with chances here. Winning the draw to Frey. Frey with the puck still in possession. He'll walk it around behind the net. Looking for an open stick. Finds Breen at the point. Sent to Gow. He tips it. Pardon me, that was Campbell, but not enough pace on it, and it's blocked. Breen with a play there, nobody going to the puck. Tied up at the blue line. Sabres are finally able to get a hold of it and send it in. Back to the point, bobbled. Recovered though and sent across ice into the corner. Boyce back for it now. He'll chip it up the wall. It's picked up by the Sabres. Campbell pushes the puck off it. Sent up to Gow. Gow off of a skate. He'll have to tap it again. He dumps it in and he'll chase it down. Gow out of gas. Puck thrown at the net there by Avery. And the goalie will jump on it. We'll get another face-off to his left. 10:18 to play here in the third. 2-1 the score. Kepler will take the draw. He's got Jacobs on his left. Goes back to the point and a bit of indecision there. Sabres back the other way. Player goes down in a heap. Looked like a bit of a dive to me, but he was pushed. So we'll see what comes of this. Zebra's discussing it. They'll come up with the right call, I'm sure. Hooking will be the call on number 2. It's not really the right player, but that's okay. So the Sabres will go on the power play with 10 minutes and 7 seconds to play here in the third period. Knights bench would like an explanation as lines person puts the net back on the pegs. Face-off should be to the right, to the left of Jackson. Sabres power play will be 2 minutes. Kepler wins the draw. He'll give it to Breen. Breen throws that one into the legs of the defender. And Sabres with space now behind the net. Looking for an open man. There are none. He'll send it back to the point. Point pass is sent down low. Boyce gets to it first. He'll fire it off the glass and gets it all the way down. That's the way, Knights!
Keep it up, boys! Let's go, Knights!
Reed gets to it first and he'll put pressure on the Sabres. In his feet, takes one down. Sabres struggling pretty hard with Reed there. Still containing the puck. Kepler's going to get a tripping penalty now and will be short 2. Sabres still in possession. Sends it back. Now they get the extra man out. Shot is wide of the net. 6-on-4 here. Shot is deflected wide of the net. Sabres back behind the Knights net. Looking for an open man. Still can't find one despite that they have 2 extras. They're going to send it far post. Nope, you can't see him there. Too much traffic. Bounces off a leg. And Kepler will grab it and send it down the length. .35 seconds to go in the man advantage, the original man advantage. We'll add a 2-minute penalty to that. With 8:41 to play here in the third, the Knights definitely up against it. Shot deflected from the point, just wide of the net. Just wide of the net. Sabres 2-man advantage for 20 more seconds. Not able to find an open lane. They'll send it in the middle and Hudson hits Bowman with the clearing attempt. An excellent effort by these 3 to keep the puck away from the net. Open man in front now. Shot off the post. Loose puck in front, off the other post. And Jackson jumps on top of it. Jackson paying the price for covering that puck up. He's got a few choice words for the ref. I don't blame him. Excellent effort from the Knights. It's now only a single man advantage for another minute 20. Sabres' effort there thwarted by the Knights in combination. Keeping them to the outside here now. Back to the point. Bowman in the shooting lane. It's back to the wall. Centered pass. Makes it to the open man, but Jackson was absolutely ready for him and makes the save. Puck sent forward for Bowman, just out of his reach. We had an opportunity for a charge there. Sabres recover. They'll make their way back into the zone. Pressured here at the blue line. They will make the pass across. Loose puck for Bowman. He'll chip it to center. He'll elect to go change. Sabres with a bit of an extra advantage here. They'll fire it on net, right into the glove of Jackson. And he'll hold on to it.
Let's go, Knights! Come on, boys!
30 seconds to go in the penalty to the Knights. Excellent face-off win, and it's sent out of the zone. 23 seconds to go in the penalty to Kaplan.
Oh, good job!
Great effort from Noonan to keep Sabres in their own zone. Sabres will find some space through the slot. Pass ahead. Sabres in onside. Shot is poor over the net and all the way down into the neutral zone, all the way over, and the penalty is now over. Even strength. Scott giving some pressure there. Great penalty killing by the Knights and good pressure here. Nice pass to Scott. Couldn't quite hold on to it though. Still a bouncing puck. Loose puck is sent across. That's got to be icing. No, they're going to wave it off. Must have hit a body. Good effort from Breen on the body there. And Hudson with pressure needs to move the puck forward. He will. It's out to center ice. Noonan out at center pressing with Campbell. Puck is sent straight at Coach Frey, who's woken from his slumber. I believe he was admiring the penalty killing efforts of the Knights there. He was caught unaware.
Let's go, Knights!
Puck down low. Bridges finds it. He sends it out to Frey. Frey has Avery sends it over to him. Shot off the blocker. Rebound. Loose in front. Frey with it. Just had to step over it. Couldn't quite hold on to it. Pressure continues though. Campbell now battling for it. Loose puck off of Bridges. Sent down the ice. It'll bounce favorably. Avery goes down. And Sabres capitalize on a funny bounce. Able to tuck one behind Jackson. And unfortunately, with about 5 minutes and 23 seconds to go, it's now a 3-1 game.
Let's go, Knights! Get it back, boys!
Bounces going in favor of the Sabres so far this evening. Puck out to the red line for Lemab. He's stripped of the puck and it's a partial breakaway. Not a great move, and Jackson's ready for him. He'll jump on top of it. That's the way, Knights! Let's go!
Come on, boys! You got this!
Let's go, Knights! Face-off won by Kapler to Breen. Breen with pressure. He'll push it around the wall. Lemab has to get there, and Sabres walk out with it. Good save by Jackson. Lemab now looks across ice for Gal. It's behind him. And bounces to Sabres. Sabres now will dump it in. Battle ensuing behind the net there. Lemab pushing the player off the puck. He's had enough. He'll just step out of there. Green pushes it up the wall. Bouncing puck. Reed with a big hit there. Good stick. Nice shot, but it's wide of the net. And chipped forward for Reed. Out of his reach, though, and the defender will grab it. Sent back into the neutral zone. Sabres stepping into the zone. Pressure from Breen now and from Reed. Kepler with it behind his net. He'll push it around the wall. It's out of the reach of Gal. Pressuring at the blue line at center. It bounces off the wall, but Sabres pick it up. Reed pushes the man off the puck and sends it out of the zone. They'll get a change and some fresh legs out there. Pass made to the player on the blue line. Shot is well over the net and rolls into the corner. Bowman there. He takes one off the chin. No call. Maine. Stick check there. It's turned back into the feet of Noonan. Noonan leaves it for Bowman. Bowman with a step. He tries to go through three. Still moving forward. And Sabres will take possession, throw it back out to the center line. Correa gets it to Maine, but the puck warbling again. Bowman trying to make a move at the blue line, couldn't either. This time he'll chip it into the zone. Noonan has it roll off of his stick. And Sabres again with possession in their own zone. Centering pass doesn't catch the first player, but does the second. And they'll dump it in. Lemab now back for it. He'll put it off the wall and up to center ice. 2:39 remaining here in the period. Loose puck. Noonan trying for it. Lemab also. It's pushed off the players in the bench by Boyce, and we'll get a face-off in front of the Knights bench. .29 to go. 3-1 the score for the home team. Sabres win the draw. Shot is from the point through traffic. Jackson makes the save and holds on to it. We'll get another face-off. Campbell will take the draw. Jacob steps out with it. He'll send it across for Frey, who pulls it from behind himself. Sent it to the net. Jacobs nearly getting the rebound. A nice, excellent effort by the Knights there. And Sabres turning it back the other way. Lemab back on defense. Off the skate of Lemab into the corner. Pushed behind the net. Breen needing some help back there. Jacob steps in and strips the puck out. He'll skate onto it with some speed. He's got Jacobs with him and Frey in front of the net. The pass is behind Frey. He goes down. Extra attacker on the ice. 2 on the puck. Let's go, Knights! Puck pushed forward onto the stick of Frey. He'll control it, leave it for Noonan. Oh, shot is just wide of the net. I believe that was a shot from Maine. He's down hard. It was Kepler, my mistake. Battle ensuing here at the near boards. Centering pass is intercepted by the Sabres. And sent out to center. Correa wobbles it there. It's in his feet. Gets enough of a stick on it to deflect it away from the net. He'll go back. Last man back. He'll carry it forward now. He's got 3 on him. And it's stripped off of him again. Sabres will walk it to the net with pressure. Puck chipped away by Maine. Less than a minute remaining in the period. Maine up the wall. Maine pushes it deep behind the net. Bridges goes to it. He turns away from pressure. Puck in front. Off the goalie, bouncing puck. We couldn't get a stick on it for an extra rebound or shot on it. Pressure continues. Puck bounces up at the referees as they're sort of in awe as to what's going on. Puck in front of the net. Frey chose to move back to the front of the net. I don't think he realized it was there. And it's sent all the way down and will find the back of the net with 18 seconds to play. Unfortunate, not for lack of effort by the Knights there, but they now fall down 3-3 as the score is 4-1. So with 18 seconds to play, 4-1 deficit for the Knights, not for lack of effort. They will battle, pushing the puck forward. Avery comes back for it. He's got possession. He's going to skate forward with it with 5 seconds to play. Loses the puck there, and Reed will dump it in. And time will expire. Time will expire, and Sabres will celebrate. Knights forced to take the loss. They'll have to bounce back, try and shake this one off. We'll see you later in the week. Thursday, I believe, is our next game. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you then.